Hi, my name is Peter Matutad. I'm the National Leader of the Emerging Companies practice at PricewaterhouseCoopers. I am an audit partner, and I really enjoy my job because I get to focus on emerging companies ranging from pre-revenue up to small multinationals in the technology space. Very dynamic and vibrant client base. Today was all about connecting. It was an opportunity for our clients and companies that we know of in the ecosystem and their CEOs to connect with each other, with leaders in the industry space, with M&A professionals, with legal professionals, with social media professionals, and others who can help them best drive their business and their revenue growth so that they can connect their vision to reality. Some of the key takeaways from today's conference included the following. One was the issue of talent management. I think it came out loud and clear during a number of sessions today that it's going to be much more difficult to attract staff in 2011 and 2012 than it has been in the past. There's a real talent crunch that's developing in Ontario and in Canada, and it's something that our CEOs are really going to have to work towards managing going forward. We also heard about that M&A activity is on the upswing, so valuations are rising, and that's certainly a positive for our companies, as a vast majority of them are hoping to sell their company someday. And we also heard about there's nothing like innovation to really increase the value of your company. We heard our keynote speaker, Jeremy Gucce, talk about innovation, how important it is to always be on the leading edge. And we also gave some awards to the most innovative company in Canada this year, EcoSynthetics, which did a great job of developing an innovative product and then crossing that commercialization gap and demonstrating some real solid revenue traction. This is your classic 15-year overnight success story. To accept the award, CEO John Miller.
Great, thank you very much for this honor. Accept this on behalf of a great team of guys. My CFO, Rob Harrison, back there. Rob, you're one of the 25, 30 guys that made this a reality. Yeah, what can I tell you? We started this idea literally 15 years ago with an idea on a napkin. A guy that I went to University of Waterloo with, we both studied chemistry. He approached me in '96 and listen, got this idea, we have to develop better materials that are better for the environment, better polymers. And I've been a friend of his a long time. I put some money up, we started doing some research. I came up with the first platform. And initially we focused on adhesives. And our flagship customer we're going after was the US Postal Service. We were designing a unique new adhesive for them for their postage stamp, which before, in 2000, went from the lick and stick to the peel and stick. You probably remember that. Now we're all used to the peel and stick, but back then you still had to put your tongue to work to put a stamp on an envelope. Anyways, we developed all that, we're just about ready to launch, and lo and behold, 9/11 hit. And you've probably all forgotten that the Postal Service started worrying about what was in the envelopes rather than what was on the envelopes, and it sort of was almost put us under as a small company to be able to lose our flagship customer. So we refocused, went back to the lab a little bit and came up with a new technology, which we now trademark BioLatex. And essentially what we do today is we sell to the paper industry. The glossy stuff on your magazines and on any package you buy that has a nice graphics image on the outside is coated. Globally, the paper industry is very concentrated with 500 mills that produce all this paper, coated paper board. They use something like 4 billion pounds of petroleum-based polymer. All right, and these polymers simply rise directly to the price of oil. Oil goes up, just like gasoline goes up, petroleum-based latex goes up. So we figured out a way to make this latex from starch, cornstarch. And we turned it into a nanoparticle, figured out that it's a great binder, and what we liked about this industry was that it's very concentrated. So you get into a mill, or you get into one of the global top 20 accounts, every one of those has multiple mills. But the largest ones have something like 20 or 25 mills. So you get into one mill, get them to like it, and they will themselves spread this to the rest of the organization. So this was really good for us. Many challenges though. We had to also realize, well, you got one of these mills, you're going to ship by the truckload in a rail car every couple of days. It's a big volume. So we had a big challenge scaling this all up. Learn along the way that if you didn't have a lot of innovative people, not just inventors, but innovative people to solve the problems you encountered, both technically and business-wise, you could never do this. So we've made it. We're selling in 9 different countries today. We've got 3 of the global top 10 as customers. We're on on a steep growth curve with plans now in the States and in Europe. And we just opened in January our Center of Innovation, so aptly named, because we want to continue to innovate. We believe that this industry, which essentially is a slow-moving industry, is ripe for innovation. It needs new products. It needs to be relieved of its high dependency on petroleum-based products, and we're there to help them. So we have this great set of innovation filled with some very bright people that are trying to move this forward and turn this into a billion-dollar company. So thank you very much for PwC for the award. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
I would say the piece of advice I would give to someone who's thinking of starting up a technology company is you want to go and speak to as many people as possible who've done it, who've been there, who advise other companies who've done it, so you can really increase your social network, your business network, and gain as much information and knowledge as possible from those who've done it before. And that's one of the key things of today's conference, was for a lot of the younger CEOs to meet the more experienced CEOs and meet more experienced members of the ecosystem to help them achieve their vision.